Welcome to the Boxing Bookie. We are back. It's good to be back. Good to have everyone here aboard today. What up, y'all? What up? We got Rocket in the house. What up, Rocket? It's good to see you again, my dude. Fights tomorrow was good. DJ Green. It's good to have DJ Green up in here. Fights tomorrow night in Australia. We touched on them in with Johnny and Muscles yesterday. One show today. I dropped some videos. I got all the content done on the Australian fights. Now I'm working on a Golden Boy card, so I'm going to get you the Oscar Caiazzo. Man, is he fun to do tape on. Caiazzo is so good. He's one of my favorite fighters to do tape on. Do I think Wilson get a knockout? He could. I don't love betting on it. We'll take a deep dive into it. Wilson could get a knockout. I like Liam Wilson. I think he's near a world-class fighter. I think he's very good. I think the guy he's fighting is not very good, but he's big. I don't know. We'll look at all that for sure, though. Yo, Vlad Lopez. What up, Vlad? Good to have you here. Lewis Crocker versus me and Rocket. We're talking about this in the Discord. Who we think Tank may fight next. Crocker is a name. Dalton Smith is a name. Those are. I think Brian Norman's possible. I do think Brian Norman's possible. Tank likes guys that come forward. That's a guy that comes forward. Those are guys that come forward. So I think those are the three names that they'll. Brian Norman, Dalton Smith, Lewis Crocker. Those are definitely names he could fight. I don't know if Crocker and Donovan are going to fight again. Let's do a poll. Let's do a poll, guys. Let's do a poll. Of these names, who do you want to see Tank fight next? Crocker? Norman? Dalton Smith? T.O. All right, guys, I'm just curious who you guys want to see him fight next. I gave 4 names. If we lived in a perfect world, who would you guys like to see him fight next? Both fighters are on the front foot. People thought I was a clown for saying I don't care though. No, Tank's level of competition, it's been a little boring. You know, I don't know what he's going to do next. I don't know what his plans are. What up, Muscles Brown? What up, Muscles? Guys, vote in the poll. Vote in the poll. I don't think there's necessarily anything wrong with those names. I just don't understand why he wouldn't fight the best guys at 35. Shakur, Cruz, Keyshawn's going to 40. I just don't see why he's not fighting the best guys at 35. You know, that's his weight class. He can easily make 35. I don't know why he's fighting at 40 and 47. You know, I know the Ryan Garcia fight was big money. I get all this, but all right. Let me pay some bills first, guys. Let me pay some bills first. Guys, please like, share, and subscribe. Follow me all on social media. 3D Boxing blog. Join the Patreon if you have not already. Link is in the description. It's in the ticker below. $5 a month gets you the absolute best gambling advice anywhere in the known boxing universe. It gets you asked to bookie anything. It gets you requested video. It gets you access to the Discord. The Discord's absolutely free when you join the Patreon. The Discord's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun in the Discord. It's a great community. We give the live betting, the updated props. We give you the absolute best gambling advice. You get all that for just $5 a month. So join the Patreon now. Link is in the description. It's in the ticker below. It's pinned in the chat. Havelock is here. What up, Havelock? Havelock is here so he doesn't get fined. There is no fine for Havelock. Havelock will not be getting fined today. And if you're here, you will not be getting fined either. Hope all is well. Hope all is well. Let's get into today's show. I gotta pay this bill too. Guys, head on over to carnivalbar.com. That's carnivalbar.com. It's the nutrition of a steak, the convenience of a bar. carnivalbar.com. Use promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. It's the nutrition of a steak, the convenience of a bar. It's a meal in your pocket. It's the world's only high-fat, grass-finished beef bar that replaces a meal while on the move in stores for years. Get your travel autonomy and freedom back. That's carnivalbar.com. carnivalbar.com. Use promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. That's promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. All right, let's get into today's show. Gary left out the one option on the poll. I'd rather see Tank go off and retire. Retiring is not an option on this poll, Havlock. That's the next poll. Mar is in the house. What up, Mar? Mar is here. Mar is good people. Let's look at pro boxing odds first. Let's take a look at pro boxing odds. Floyd Mason and Johan Linda. I'm not touching this. Keaton, not touching that. Ken Aiken and Sonny Knight. I am losing my brain. Jacob Ng and Ricky Naito. This right here is a fight that Johnny put on an upset alert. I don't know these guys. Johnny does. Johnny says this is upset alert. I did the tape on Aiken and Sonny Knight. Aiken, however we're saying his name. Neither one of these fighters are good. I would not feel comfortable betting on Aiken at minus 850. I think that's awful. He's probably gonna win. Sonny Knight's real bad, but so is Aiken. Aiken's probably gonna win, but 8.5. Minus 850 favorite. You might want to bet on Sonny Knight. Honestly, that to me, those are odds where it's like, look, Aiken's not good. I'm not betting $850 on Aiken to win $100. It's just, I don't care who he's fighting. He's not that good. He shouldn't be that kind of favorite over anybody. And I get it. Sonny Knight's not good. But he gave us an interesting tidbit about that. Aiken was supposed to be fighting Brock Jarvis. Brock Jarvis, from what Johnny said, he was not in position to fight. He wasn't in shape to fight. His injury, he wasn't going to fight. So the whole thing was capped. The whole thing was ridiculous. It was never going to happen. Jarvis was never fighting. So my question is, the thing is, Sonny Knight is a late replacement. Is he though, or did he know that he was getting this fight all along? You know what I'm saying? Because Brock Jarvis was never fighting. Brock Jarvis was never fighting Ken Aiken. Never. It wasn't going to happen. So, well, let's take a look at that, right? If Brock Jarvis knew he wasn't fighting, did they already let Sonny Knight know what was happening? Did they let Sonny Knight know that the plan was months ago, weeks ago, whatever, that Sonny Knight had time to prepare for this fight? Maybe. I don't know. I'm not betting on this fight. If I am betting on this fight, I'm going to take Sonny Knight for the upset at plus 500. Santana and Liam Wilson. So there's two possible upsets. Naito and Sonny Knight are possible upsets. I would keep an eye on those things. Liam Wilson and Jorge Santana. Liam Wilson dominates this fight. Does he get the stoppage is the question. What kind of odds are we looking at? Wilson by stoppage at minus 130. I don't love those odds. If it was plus money, I'd probably take it. Does he get the stoppage? I guess so. It's a tough bet. Santana's a bigger guy. He's strong for the weight class. They have Popeye and Liam Paro. To me, this is easy. Paro dominates this fight. Paro probably gets the stoppage. I feel better betting on Paro to get the stoppage, and that's plus 135. I think Paro stops him late because Popeye, you guys, I'm not going to get the strike on my video again, but I can show you plenty of footage of Popeye standing in the mid-range and fighting. If he does that with Paro, he might get knocked out. Paro and Wilson are definitely going to win. I would feel comfortable betting on that. Again, I don't know Jacob Ng and Ricky Naito. I don't know those guys. So I can't tell you to take that. I can't tell you to take that at all. What I could do, and you can parlay this, and I'm probably going to parlay this if I can. Right now, I don't have it on my book. I'm going to give you guys a nice little parlay. Why is this being gay? Here it is. All right. Minus 226 parlay. Trihella, Wilson, Paro. Trihella, Wilson, Paro. Minus 226. Not the greatest lines, but I would make this bet. If I can get Trihella on my book, I am going to make this bet right now. I don't have him on DraftKings, so I can't make this bet. But if I can, I would. Odds are decent enough, minus 226. To me, this is easy money. This is a dividend. Collect the dividend. Trihella, Wilson, Paro. If you're in the sound of my voice, place that 3-leg parlay. See, I don't have the Trihella fight because of how super gay DraftKings is. If DraftKings wasn't this super gay, I would have this and I'd have a nice little 3-leg parlay. And I'd get a little better because I got Paro at minus 1,400, not minus 1,600. So I'd get a little bit better if they had Trihella at minus 350. But to me, that's an easy bet. That's a give me. That's a layup. You should take that 3-leg parlay. These other two fights, these middle fights, I would not touch these unless you want to take the dog. You know, you want to take Sunday night at plus 500? Yeah. NATO, Johnny says this is upset alert right here. So I'd keep my eye on that as well. The Brock Jarvis fight is off. I wanted to let you guys know that Brock Jarvis fight is off. Brock Jarvis is not fighting. Ken Aiken. Kay Aiken is fighting Sunday night, and Sunday night is absolute garbage. I don't think Brock Jarvis is any good. I think Brock Jarvis is quite poor. It's strong and there's a little bit of explosiveness to him, but I don't think he's very good at all. Oh, I'm not betting that. There it is. 226 parlay. Trihella, Wilson, Paro. That's the advice for this morning. However you want to look at that. All right. Yes, indeedy. Let's go over to DraftKings. Let me address some of these first. Jab Suda says, I don't know. Guys, vote in the poll. Everybody vote in the poll. Guys, do vote in the poll. I don't know. Norman, Teo, and Dalton could all possibly be coming off loss. Right. Well, yes, that's true. Who do you think he fights, though? If there's another name, and we're talking about if the Roach rematch doesn't happen, what other name would you put on that list? Seems like Stevenson Lopez is moving along well, and I hear preliminary talks have begun for Bivol and Benavidez. Who do you favor in these fights? Stevenson and Lopez. I'm going to favor Stevenson. The hell was that? The hell was that? Stevenson and Lopez. I'm going to favor Stevenson. For sure. I think Stevenson outboxes him all day. Bivol Benavidez. God, I always bet against Benavidez, and I'm always wrong. But I'm gonna favor Bivol and Shakur. Exactly, Zab Judah. Why is it easy for Tank? Wait. I said Judah. I'm confused. Oh. I'm losing my brain. Legend. Zeb Judah's a legend. He's on the wall. He's right there. Sarah Bailey and Elvin Bermudez. Sarah Bailey, the over. Bro said the government name. I'm dead. Y'all wild. Y'all funny as hell. I personally think he might Jorge will low-key run into some shots while he pressing forward. All right. TBE wants the lock again. Let me give you guys the lock again. All right, close it out. Yeah. Give me 1 second. I'll get it pulled up for you, TBE. It's Wilson, Paro, Trehella, minus 226. I like this parlay a lot. It's easy. It's not the greatest payday, but I would just take it. I would just lock it up and take it. Like I always say, collect the dividend. There's always money to make somewhere. You can make money on this. It's minus 226. It's not atrocious. It's not terrible. But it's not very likely. Like the odds of this I hitting is like near 100%. So I would take this. This is a nice little parlay here. There's not much that can go wrong here. Liam Wilson, Liam Paro, Troy Hella. Take this little parlay, lock it up, and take it to the bank. Easy money. You dig? Easy money. A ghost moved to yeah. What the hell was that, bro? What? That freaked me out. What the hell was that? Freaking out. I think that was a roach. There's nothing on my screen, but maybe. What up, only one? Gee, who else did you pick to beat Benavidez? Everybody. Morel, Andre. It's I don't like Benavidez, but I have to now. Like I can't keep betting against them. I don't know what that. There's nothing left. I don't know, man. I don't know. The grudge is on the screen. Not watching you anymore. Hoping the book offers Ruslan Abdullah versus Kevin Johnson, and let's take a look at that. Right. Let's take a look at pro boxing odds. So we went through this card. All right, done. K. Scott, Olivia Curry, Brandon Moore. This is this is a bettable fight right here. Arate is not bettable, but Brandon Moore at minus 650 is bettable. Let me take this off. All right. Grant Flores, not really bettable. Fondora, not really bettable. Abdulev, minus 8,000? This is a very unbettable card. This is very, very unbettable. Ooh, Sarah Bailey is a dog. Take the over on this. Tiara Brown at minus 20. These aren't bettable fights. Kayatso. All right, there's a bet right here. Gorham. I got to tape this guy. I got to tape Gorham. Why is he this big of a favorite over Alamo? Is that upset alert right here? Guys, vote in the poll. Everybody vote in the poll. All right, so let me give you guys a plan. I'm working on the Kayatso video right now. That will be out tonight. I will get you the Kayatso video tonight, and then I'm going to work on this. I'm going to work on Gorham and Alamo, because it's a real fight. Like, I don't understand why these odds is how they is. I don't get this. This is an OTX card. This is for the IBF North American Super Light title, 10 rounds. We also got Marquez. We got Alan Perez. We got a nice little card. We got my boy Fabian Diaz. Shout out Fabian Diaz on the card out of the Rio Grande Valley. This is a nice little card here. I'm into this. It's going to be on DAZN. OTX card. It's a good card. I want you guys, this is my homie Fabian Diaz. He's put on some PBC cards, different thing like that. I want you guys to keep an eye on this kid right here, Fabian Diaz. Oscar Perez, I know him too. Good guy. Giovanni Marquez, I know him. So that's a Houston guy, Rio Grande Valley guy. Gorham trains in Houston now. And then you have Tiara Brown, and this is a great fight as well. There's not a lot that's bettable on this card, but this is a decent little card. I'm looking forward to seeing this. This is on Saturday, September the 20th on the Zone. It's a OTX card. Yes. And you also have also on Saturday we have the Golden Boy card. So it's a good little day on Saturday. 2 cards. I wish this was on Friday. It would be a lot less gay if this was on Friday, but I like this. This seems, this should be a Friday card. Yeah, the odds on it are outrageous. So I'm looking forward to doing the tape on that. I'm gonna definitely do the tape on that. Interested to see what Abdullah via decision odds or Kevin Johnson. Yeah, I thought the odds on the line were crazy, right? Those odds are crazy. Yeah, Kevin is just a survivor, and he at plus 1,600 odds might have favor a stoppage. Props and Velez and Kayatso. Fendora by stoppage. Fendora by TKO. Fendora's favored to win by TKO. This is wild. I don't have any props on this. I can't live with these odds like this. I really can't live in this world. But I'm going to try to break down this. Is any I'm maybe get into this too. Bailey and Bermudez. I may get into that. There's a bunch of fights I want to get into, guys. It's not a terrible week. We'll make some money this week. Brandon Moore and DeAndre Savage. This is an interesting fight. Joel Arate at minus 8,000. I'm not really interested in betting. Is there anything else? Is there any other cards that you guys want to see? Guys, do vote in the poll. Do vote in the poll. Olivia Curry versus Kay Scott. This is Friday's card. Kay Scott. Is Olivia Curry from Detroit? She's from Chicago. They get a lot of hometown decisions. I would take Kay Scott. I would take Kay Scott in that. Yeah. Yes, indeed. Kay Scott. Olivia Curry is mad tall, though. Kay Scott. Kay Scott. Take Kay Scott. The fight on the Selena Promotions. Yeah. Gee, have you seen any of Abdullah's dude? Yeah, he is. I'm just saying he's a little green. I'm not saying he can't beat Alamo. He probably will. I'm just saying the odds are absolutely wild. I mean, what were the odds on it again? I'm not talking bad about Abdullah. I'm just saying, he's fighting Kevin Johnson. Minus 8,000? You got to bet $8,000. If Kevin Johnson pulls the upset, and Kevin Johnson's very good, you get $1,600 for every $100. But I'm just saying the odds to me are wild. I'm not saying he's not going to win. He's going to win, right? Like he wins. I just think the odds are crazy against a decent fighter. But no, I do think Abdullev is going to win for sure. I just think the odds make it unbettable. I think they're out of pocket. I have no other way to describe those odds. I think the odds are entirely out of pocket. I don't like those odds. I don't think those are reasonable odds. I don't like it. I don't like it. No sirree. No sirree, Bob. No sirree. I would rather bet Caiazzo by TKO at minus 250. To me, that's a good bet right there. Caiazzo by stoppage at minus 250 is a very good bet. Yeah, come on. I'm going to have that video out for you guys today. But if you guys want a little parlay here, a little parlay action. Hang on. I'm going to give you guys a little parlay here. Minus 175. Now, this is going to be from this morning to Saturday, but I like this as a parlay. Caiazzo by stoppage, Liam Wilson, Liam Paro. Caiazzo by stoppage, Liam Wilson, Liam Paro. To me, it's a really good bet. Minus 175. I'm going to place this. If I can't get any money on Trehella, I'm going to place this parlay right here at minus 175. Caiazzo, Wilson, Paro. I like all of that. I really like all of that. I think it's easy. I think it's guaranteed. We'll hit the first two legs tonight, and then we get Caiazzo by stoppage, and we're in really good shape. But there's a nice little parlay. That's something I would give to you guys. It's something I'm going to bet my money on, so I want you guys to have it as well. But that's a nice little bet right there. Paro, Wilson, Caiazzo by stoppage. It runs over a few days, so you're going to have that hanging out there for a little bit. But after we hit those first two legs, you're going to rest easy knowing Caiazzo gets the stoppage. Yes, indeedy. Yes, indeedy. Oh, shout out to Gary Austin. I don't know if you're in the chat, Gary Austin, but Jake Paul versus Tank Davis. The poster is out Friday, November the 14th. I guess you know, I have zero interest in watching Tank Davis fight a YouTuber. I think this is just the gayest thing ever. Like I have zero interest in this at all. None. Zero. Zilch. Zero. I have zero interest in this. Boy, I hate boxing. Oh, god dang. Thank you for that news, Gary Austin Jr. God dang. I get disgusted by things. You dig? Like I just get utterly disgusted by what goes on. Like really, I'm utterly disgusted by this. All right, let me just recap this for you guys real quick. I like Caiazzo, Wilson, Paro as a 3-leg parlay. For tonight, I like as a parlay, Trehella, Paro, Wilson, if you can get it. Sunny night, Naito, I would look at possible, plus money upsets. I would look at those two. So I just go over. Trehella wins for sure. Liam Wilson wins for sure. Liam Paro wins for sure. Two possible upsets you might want to look at is Naito and Sunny Night. All right. I would definitely look at those things. And then Caiazzo on a money line. Caiazzo by stoppage, I think you could bet. It's not a great week to bet. Gorham and Alamo, I'm going to watch that. Much better card to get in the next week. But we got Flores, we got Gorham. I want to look at the tape on that. I think Abdullev by Abdullev on a money line minus 8,000. To me, guys, it doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Fundora, I gotta watch tape on Klebecki too. I want to take a look at that. A lot of these odds are crazy, but I would get Caiazzo by stoppage. That's where we're going to make our money this week, guys. Caiazzo by stoppage is where we're going to make our money. Let me look at the poll here. Guys, vote in the poll right now. Nobody wants to see Dalton Smith. Nobody? Nobody, baby. Keith Sweat. Keith Sweat. Norman is winning the poll. Oh, no, Tio's winning the poll. Never mind. Tio is winning the poll. You guys want to see Tio? I'd rather see Norman, but I'd rather see Dalton Smith than Crocker, too. Gabriel Pandora by stoppage? Probably. Yeah, I got to watch tape on our opponent. Gee, have you seen any of Gorm? I have. Shakur, DFG, and a lot of other Texas guys seem to vouch for him. No, I think he's excellent. I think he's really good. The odds, though, he's a little green for Alamo, too. Like, the odds is what scares me. I'm going to get to the tape on that. Let me really break him down. But Gorm is really good. I have a free bet that expires on the 18th and nothing decent to bet on. The sports book sucks right now. Always waiting to the last minute to give us props. I know. It's so annoying. Paul versus Tank and Mayweather versus Tyson are fights I will definitely pirate. I'm going to not watch them. I'm not going to watch them. Like, forget not pirating them. I'm not going to watch them. Guys, I'm going to take a leak. I'm going to take a leak real quick. Vote in the poll. When I come back, questions, comments, thoughts, super chats, put them in the comment section below. Questions, comments, thoughts, super chats, put them in the comment section below. And I will get to it, but I'm going to go take a leak first. Caiazzo by stoppage is the bet to me. All right, just take Caiazzo is so good. Caiazzo is a pound for pound talent. He really is. Caiazzo is a pound for pound talent. All right, let me look at the poll. I'm going to end the poll. No one else voted in the poll. All right, Tio wins the poll. Y'all want to see Tio? Y'all want to see Tio? I'm going to end this now. And nobody got the Keith Sweat reference. No one got the Keith Sweat reference. Nobody, baby. No one's heard that song. All right, I'm ridiculous. I'm gonna end this now. I'm gonna end the poll in 10, 9, 8. Guys, hit the like button, subscribe if you have not already. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ending the poll. Tio wins the poll. Gary, do you think Crawford will go for undisputed at middleweight? I think he should. He was wearing a shirt that said undisputed 4 times on his back. He should do it. Why not? Yeah. If that's what he wants to do, it's going to take a couple fights to do it, but I think so. I do too, Rando. I do too. From your lips to God's ears, that first fight was so good. Tank versus Paul, now in Miami. Yes. Yeah. I just have zero interest in it. Like, what do you want me to say? Like, I have zero interest in this fight. I want to see him, Billy and Lester, too. No lie. All right, guys. I do too, Rondo. If there are no last minute questions, comments, thoughts, super chats, I'm gonna wrap this up now. Questions, comments, thoughts, super chats. Put them in the comment section now, or forever hold your peace. I will get you that Caiazzo video out tonight. You will have that. It is September 17th, 2025, from Texas to the world. Thank y'all, and God bless.
Don't miss a tweet, post, story, or video. 3D Boxing is on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Hit the subscribe button now to stay inside the ring.